Boop, 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 boop. Hey, I was just going to do this real quick, mainly for posterity's sake and for people who watched and missed it. I do this sometimes. We'll go on and talk about things and not get to the point and the punchline, as it were. So I did a big show. This is, of course, for the Escaping Dystopia. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Welcome. The point I made last night, talking about for a long time, was the Reichstag fire in Germany and a similar event in Russia that had happened. But what I didn't do was actually give an example of what it might look like here in the U.S. And so if you watched the show last night or are familiar with it, check it out. So the example that I didn't bring up in the show, and I forgot to do this, was if something happens here, the size of it is, I don't think, what people are quite prepared for. And the idea here, you watch the Oscars on Sunday. What happens next time? If you're watching the Oscars or a show, it'll probably be in October because it's going to be slightly before an election. But then all of a sudden it goes dark because L.A. just got nuked. That's the kind of stuff that we might have to deal with. So then, now you're looking into the investigation and who did it. New York Times is saying, well, there's these ties here. It looks like it might have been somebody here in the government. Now the government has to shut down the New York Times because we can't have those lies going on when people are scared. And we can't, have these other people talking about this. And this other thing needs to happen too because of the danger and everything. So again, when people think about that tonight and what's going to happen with, as what's-his-face gets on the TV, or if he is, I don't know, I don't care. But understand that the scale of what we could be facing is something like that. That's how the media gets shut down. That's how the control gets put. So just wanted to say, because I had talked about it a lot, but never actually gave that concrete example of what we might be facing, which is a U.S. city being wiped off the face of the map by a nuclear weapon, and the response to that, and then who's going to tell you who did it, who's going to tell you why, and who are we going to go after because of it. So anyway, this is an addendum for last night's show. I hope everybody dropped in. I forgot to say that last night, so be aware. That's the kind of stuff that could happen. Peace out. Y'all like it.